Welcome to Hungry Squishy Brains Learning Neighborhood. In this episode, we feature the AmRep side loader. Over the next 20 minutes, we cover all of this, so be sure and watch until the end. What makes this side loader different than our previous videos? This arm here extends out at an angle, and its maximum distance is 109 inches, which is over 9 feet. That is quite a reach. So now you can tell that this is an AmRep side loader, because of this type of arm. Here is our robot friend, helping us with all of the moving around of our trash carts. Let's check out the cab. The driver sits on the curbside, so that they can see what's going on right next to them. Here are the controls. With the left buttons, you can create a pizza with all those toppings, and even make breadsticks. And as you can see, with the right buttons, you can make different types of pastries, and make different types of coffees. Let's make a pizza, with mozzarella cheese, red sauce, and pepperoni. Here's the view inside the cab. Of course, a real cab has many more controls. There's the steering wheel and joystick to maneuver the grabber, and lots of other controls that a driver has to be properly trained with, in order to use the equipment safely. Now let's look at our custom-made pizza, right here in the cab. What an amazing add-on, this is no standard equipment. Let's let it bake now. We also have this espresso machine and coffee maker. We'll check back on our pizza at the end. This is a cab-over-engine type truck, and the cab tilts forward to get to the engine. This engine is a straight 6 cylinders. This is the garbage truck equipment. And this is the chassis, which is from a different manufacturer. On top of the box or container are a row of tanks, which are the CNG, or compressed natural gas, fuel, and this gas runs down a tube to the engine. Here is the container, or box, and the tailgate lifts up so that all of the contents can be emptied out. Here is the Packer panel. And to reach with a lot of force all the way to the back, there are multiple hydraulic cylinders that are telescopic, which means, like a telescope, each cylinder is nested inside another. Here is our first load, thanks to the help of our robot friend. We'll keep the side of the container cut away so you can see what's going on inside. And that was an easy drop into the hopper and then box. And here's a load of silver cubes. Now let's bring over a big hopper and drop from that. And a full trash cart of shiny red spheres. And out the back it all goes. Now let's just pour the hanging hopper right into the garbage truck's hopper. How many spheres can we get in there? The problem is that these spheres do not compress like normal waste, and they keep rolling back to the front, so this container can't be filled up all of the way. Did you see this hopper get bigger? Here are a bunch of gold cubes. If anyone knows how this panel here moves, that's attached to the packer panel, please let us know in the comments. We can't find any information on this proper movement. If the panel is horizontal, then there's all this open space above, and we don't understand how compression can be successful with all this space above. And here are a bunch of smaller cubes, silver, blue, and red. Now let's try some larger gold cubes. These are quite bouncy cubes. Imagine if this was real gold. What would you do if you had all of this gold? See this panel here? It seems it should lift up to cover all the space above, but how does it lift up? If it does not lift up, then what happens when there's a full load inside with all the space above? Now let's try a bunch of plus-shaped forms, and see if they stay better inside the box or container. And it looks like this plus shape does hold better inside the back. But it's really difficult to fill up the entire box, because the computer that is used to create this 3D animation is not fast enough to process so many shapes. With too many shapes, we will need a computer upgrade or expansion of processing power. Now let's put everything back in its place. And let's see how the pizza is doing in the oven. Look at that, all melted and baked to perfection. Time to take it out. And here's the coffee. A tasty reward for a job well done. And there you have it, my friends, a brief introduction to the AmRep HX450 ASL, or Automated Side Loader. We hope you have enjoyed learning with another informative and entertaining Hungry Squishy Brain creation. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel and like our video, that helps us out a lot.
Hungry Squishy Brain.